The trees too. وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ يَسْجُدَانِ. The trees, whatever, the moon, the stars, everything is in the state of submission to Allah Azza wa Jalla. The moon, the stars, everything worships Allah. Everything is in the state of submission of Allah. So, is every human being that is born a Muslim?
Yes.
Everybody is born as a Muslim? And then what happened to them? They become evil?
No, sir.
Shaitan tricked them, mashallah, takbir. Allah says, خَلَقْتُ عِبَادِي حُنَفَاءَ. I created my servants on the deen, on Islam, on true submission and surrender to the will of Allah. فَجَاءَتْهُمُ الشَّيَاطِينُ فَأَتَتْهُمُ الشَّيَاطِينُ. The shayateen came and they took them away from Islam. So if a baby dies, whether it be a non-Muslim baby, Christian baby, any baby, any baby, he dies. Where does he go? Does he go to Jannah? Yes, why? Because every baby is a Muslim. Every baby that is born is a Muslim. So Islam is a default state of everything. Everything you see is automatically a Muslim.
Is that true?
Right? So when you go against your deen, when you go against Islam, you suffer. Because everything submits to Allah. Everything obeys Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please, did I tell you? Be good. Listen, right? We just said it. Okay, we don't want to repeat. We don't want to waste time. Anybody who wants to eat pizza, inshallah, be nice and good so that we don't have to waste too much time, okay? Inshallah. I'll get to your questions later, inshallah. So, Allah created us to worship Him, right? How many prophets and messengers did Allah send to mankind?
25.
25? Is that true?
No,
First of all, how many Rusul? How many messengers?
5.
Not thousands?
5.
300?
5.
Not 5? 5 is good. I mean, Rusul. 315. Yes, that's a lot of messengers. Okay, what about prophets? How many prophets did Allah send to mankind?
Can I be a prophet? What is 600,000?
Not 600,000, but it's 124,000. Subhanallah. Now, why did Allah send all these big number of prophets? He sent so many messages on prophet. By the way, do you know the difference between a prophet and a messenger?
Yep.
Okay. The prophet sees what we're doing, and the messenger is telling us the good stuff, the bad stuff, what to do, what not to do, right? Right, that seems very close. Anybody else? What is a prophet? Yes. Yes, he confirms the message of the messenger. So anyway, the difference between the prophet and a messenger is a messenger comes with a sharia. He comes with laws, just like what Ryan says. He comes with rules, do's and don't do this and don't do this. He comes with a sharia, right? He comes with rulings, with rules. And a prophet always comes to confirm the other messenger. A prophet always comes to renew the message of the previous messenger before him. Alright? So, you know why Allah sent the prophets? Because we said that the default state of every creation of Allah is Islam, right? The default state is Islam. So why does Allah want to send us messengers?
So we remember.
So we remember Allah. رُسُلًا مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنذِرِينَ. Because in the day of judgment, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will throw the people of the fire in the fire, the malaika كُلَّمَا أُلْقِيَ فِيهَا فَوْجٌ سَأَلَهُمْ خَزَنَتُهَا أَلَمْ يَأْتِكُمْ نَذِيرٌ قَالُوا بَلَى قَدْ جَاءَنَا نَذِيرٌ فَكَذَّبْنَا وَقُلْنَا مَا نَزَلَ اللَّهُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. Every time that a group is going to be thrown in the fire, the malaika of the hellfire will tell them, may Allah save us. Didn't a prophet, a warner came to you? Didn't somebody come to remind you about the meaning of Allah of this day? Didn't someone come as a messenger to remind you? Didn't prophets came to you to remind you that you're going to meet Allah, that there will be a day of judgment? Why are you surprised? Subhanallah, yes, they would say, yes, the prophet came to us to warn us, but we say to the prophets, you're lying. We did not believe in the prophet. We disbelieve in the prophets of Allah.
No.
So they will be told, taste the fire that you used to think that you used to taste the fire that you used to disbelieve in. Subhanallah, may Allah save us, may Allah save us from being. So the Prophet رسلا مبشرين ومنذرين لكي لا يكون على الله لكي لا يكون للناس على الله حجة بعد الرسل. Allah doesn't want people to come in the day of judgment and they would say, ما جاءنا نذير ولا بشير. Nobody came to us to warn us, oh Allah, why are you punishing us? So Allah will tell them, yes, we send you prophets and messengers to remind you about the day of judgment, to remind you of the purpose of life, which is to worship Allah alone. And I promise you that I will give you your rizq and you worship Allah alone. Please pay attention, okay? I see you're distracted. So, our purpose on this earth is to worship Allah. And you know when Allah sent messages to the people of the past, you know what the people used to say? Did the people welcome the prophets? When the prophets came and the messengers to remind them about Allah, Nuh alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Dawood, wa Sulaiman, wa Zakaria, wa Isa, wa Ayub, wa Yunus, all these prophets, wa Ismail, wa Ishaq, Nuh alayhi salam, they came to remind their people. You know what their people told them? Did they accept them? When they told them, Ya qawm ya'budullah wa wattaquhu wa ati'un, oh my people, worship nobody but Allah. You know? Let your mission in life be to worship the one who created you. What did their people tell her?
No.
They told them no. They told them, In antum illa basharun mithluna. They said, you are nothing but human being like us. You go to the bathroom like us, you eat like us. We don't believe in you until you bring us a sign from Allah. They said, show us a miracle. You bring us a sign from Allah. And the prophets of Allah told them, In nahnu illa basharun mithlukum. We're nothing but human beings like you. And we cannot bring you a sign except by the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal. So, but some of the prophets, Allah brought them with them a sign, right? Subhanallah, right? So, can anybody remember what is the sign of Musa alayhi salam? What is the miracle of Musa? Yes, alayhi salam. He had many miracles.
The mountain?
Not the mountain?
The camel?
Yeah. Raise your hand. Yes. Became a snake, yes. So he threw his staff on the ground and he became a snake. Okay? Yes.
Who was the one with the camel or the mountain?
The people were chasing him, and then there was a big ocean. Yeah, and then threw his staff on the floor. I don't know, he didn't throw it, but I don't know.
He hit the sea with the staff and the sea split into two. That's Musa alayhi salam. Yes, it was also a miracle, yes. Yeah, somebody mentioned the camel.
Me.
Who is the prophet that Allah sent? His people asked him for a camel from Iraq. They told him, if you want us to believe with you, show us a camel that is going to come from this rock. Make this rock split and bring a camel. Who? That is pregnant, yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is the prophet?
They killed the camel, right?
They came to an alley.
The people of Thamud, right? وَإِلَى ثَمُودَ أَخَاهُمْ
What prophet was that?
وَإِلَى ثَمُودَ أَخَاهُمْ صالحا. I'm trying to give you the clue. It's in the Quran. So, Salih alayhi salam. So, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had many miracles. All the prophets had miracles. So, when the miracle came to the people, they denied the miracle. They said it's magic. Some of them say, oh, this is magic. When Musa alayhi salam threw his staff, they said it's magic. Subhanallah, they didn't believe. Subhanallah, right? So they disobeyed the Prophet. And you know what they told the Prophet afterwards? They said, we don't believe in Allah and bring us the punishment if if you are a true messenger and if you're a true prophet, ask your Allah to punish us. Who are you? Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Yes. They say that we're going to, if you don't start believing in Allah, and you don't start calling us to Allah, we're going to, some of the prophets, they said, we're going to stone you, and we're going to kill you if you don't stop to tell us worshipping Allah, about worshipping Allah. Subhanallah. Nuh alayhi salam, he spent 950 years calling his people to worship nobody but Allah Azza wa Jalla. Do you think his people listened to him? Can you imagine 950 years? Subhanallah. He told Allah Azza wa Jalla.
He was alive that long?
Yes. Back in the days, they used to live very long time, yes. قال رب إني دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا فلم يزدهم دعائي إلا فرارا وإني كلما دعوتهم جعلوا أصابعهم في آذانهم واستغشوا ثيابهم وأصروا واستكبروا استكبارا. They became arrogant. So we don't want to be like those people of the past when they told their prophets, we don't believe in you and show us the sign. We would show us a sign, and when the sign came to them and they disbelieved, Allah destroyed them. So we need to obey Allah. We need to obey our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, so among the prophets and the messengers, there are 5 that Allah favored among the other prophets. Who are they? The messengers. One by one. Ibrahim alayhi salam. That's one. Musa alayhi salam, ulul azmi min ar-rusul. Jazakallah khair. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. No, there are 5. I have only 3.
No, wait. What you said?
Not Dawood alayhi salam. Isa alayhi salam. Who said Isa? MashaAllah.
Adam.
I'm missing one.
Adam?
Not Adam alayhi salam.
Musa. No.
It's not. Who already said Musa? Who said Nuh? MashaAllah. Nuh alayhi salam. Nice. You said Nuh first? Okay, we read that. Ibrahim alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Isa alayhi salam. And Nuh alayhi salam. Did you say Nuh once? Yes, Ibrahim, MashaAllah. Okay, who is the leader of all prophets? Among the prophets. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ana sayyidu bi Adam yawm al-qiyamah wa la faqr. He said that I am the leader of Bani Adam, all of them. In the day of judgment. Listen to this. This is so important. Remember what we said? That in the day of judgment, the people... How long is the day of judgment?
50,000 years.
50,000 years people will be standing. And the sweat, some people's sweat will reach to their knees, some of them to their neck. And the punishment is so severe that they ask, oh Allah, please judge among the people. We want the day of judgment to start. So they run to Adam alayhi salam. And they tell him, oh Adam alayhi salam, you, Allah made you with his own hands. Please ask Allah to start the judgment because we're tired of this standing this long. Please ask Allah to change our condition, to do shafa'at to Allah Azza wa Jal. And he would say, Lastu laha. I am not for it. I'm not the one for it. Walakin, go to who? Remember last week we talked about it?
Yeah.
Go to Ibrahim alayhi salam. He's Khalilur Rahman. So he said, no, Lastu laha. Then Ibrahim alayhi salam would say, go to Musa alayhi salam, and they go all the way to Isa alayhi salam. And finally they go to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would say, Ana laha, ana laha. So Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would go and do sujood to Allah Azza wa Jal. And he would praise Allah. He would praise him that Allah is going to teach him in that day of judgment. And Allah would ask him, oh Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, raise your head. Ask and you will be answered. And ask for intercession and you will be granted. So Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be the leader of all prophets in the day of judgment. Our ummah is going to be the best ummah. We're the last ones, and we'll be the first one to enter Jannah. Why? Because we're the ummah of the Quran, and our prophet is the leader of all prophets. MashaAllah. Right? So who is the most wisest? Who is the wisest and the most intelligent? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Allah perfected his character and conduct. And Allah told us that if you follow Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you will be guided, right? Allah told us if you follow Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you will be guided. And Allah told us in the Quran al-Azim, قُلْ إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. If you want to love Allah, if you say that you claim to love Allah, then follow Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah will love you. Allah loves everything that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did. Because Allah told him, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Allah gave him a mighty character and conduct. So we're supposed to be in our best behavior. Follow Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, right? So, one time Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was with the Sahaba and he said, I asked Allah about something that I wish I never asked him. He said, I asked Allah, I said, oh Allah, you gave Sulaiman the wind, right? And you spoke to Musa alayhi salam. He was telling Allah about the favors that he did to the other prophets. And Allah told him, وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى مَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. Then he told him, أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ يَتِيمًا فَآوَى. Didn't Allah find you as an orphan and Allah took care of you? Didn't Allah find you? You had nothing and Allah gave you money? Didn't Allah find you ضَعْفًا فَهَدَى? Didn't Allah find you go astray and Allah guided you? Subhanallah. So he said, I wish I did not ask Allah this. And Allah told him, وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. Whatever Allah is going to give you, you're going to be happy with it. Subhanallah. So Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he loves us. He loves us so much that in the day of judgment, when all the prophets of Allah say, Nafsi, Nafsi, oh Allah save me, oh Allah save me, because the day of judgment is difficult. The hellfire will be brought, and everybody will want to save themselves. You know what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says? Ummati, Ummati, Amata, Amata, oh Allah save my ummah. He loves us so much that every prophet, Allah gave him one dua that is accepted. One dua that is accepted. And Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah told him, Ya Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I give every prophet and messenger a dua that is accepted. What is your dua? What do you want? He said, oh Allah, please keep my dua for my ummah in the day of judgment. And in the day of judgment, he would say, oh Allah, the dua that I kept with you for my ummah, please, I need it now for my ummah. Subhanallah. And he would do dua, and that dua is accepted by Allah. He would do shafa'ah, he would do intercession. So Allah would tell him, Ya Muhammad, after Muhammad does sujood to Allah and praises Allah with some praises that only Allah would teach him at that moment, Allah would tell him, get up, Muhammad, ask, and you will be answered. Subhanallah. So Allah would tell Muhammad, I cannot be happy when my ummah is in the fire. When one of my ummah in the fire, I cannot be happy. So Allah will tell him, Ya Muhammad go to the hellfire and take from the fire every person who has an atom mustard seed of La ilaha illallah. Go take from the fire anybody who said one day sincerely from his heart, La ilaha illallah. Whoever said Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, la yukhaddad fin nar. Whoever says La ilaha illallah was sincere from his heart is not going to stay in the fire forever. So it's very important for people to take shahada, right? So Allah sent us a guidance in the form of what? Allah sent us a guidance like He sent guidance to the other nations before us. What did He send us as a guidance? The Quran, right? And what is the definition of the Quran? Is the reading. We're supposed to read the Quran. Can anybody here tell me which surah of the Quran is their favorite surah? You study Quran, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which one is your favorite surah? I want to see some hands.
All of them.
What's your favorite surah?
Alfin.
He said it's his favorite surah because it's easy. What is your favorite surah? قل هو الله أحد ما شاء الله سورة الإخلاص.
Alfin.
عبس وتولى ما شاء الله. الكوكب ما شاء الله because it's short. Yeah. You don't have a favorite surah?
No, I said
Surah Al-Kafirun. Oh, Ashab Al-Kahf. MashaAllah, Surah Al-Kahf, okay. والعاديات ما شاء الله. الفيل ما شاء الله. He's saying, what is الفيل? What is الفيل? The elephant, yes. You see, when, yeah, go ahead. What's your favorite surah?
cow.
The cow, ما شاء الله. Surah Al-Falaq. اقرأ باسم سورة القلم. اقرأ ما شاء الله. البقرة ما شاء الله عليك. You're smart for البقرة. Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite surah? Surah Al-Fatiha. ما شاء الله. Without the Fatiha الكتاب, you don't have salah. ما شاء الله. Okay. So let me ask you. Do you know the meaning of your favorite surah? Did you ever understand what you do? You know Surah Al-Kawthar? Who else know their favorite surah? Their meaning? Oh no, nobody. Nobody. Okay, that's where the danger is. This is very important. How could you love something but you don't know the meaning? Right? Subhanallah, right? You don't know what Allah wants you to do in that surah, and it's your favorite surah. You're going to come in the day of judgment, and Allah is going to tell you, oh, is your favorite surah Qul Huwallahu Ahad? This is perfect Tawheed, Surah Al-Ikhlas. Do you know perfect Tawheed? Do you know Surah Al-Ikhlas? Do you know the meaning? Did you live with Surah Al-Ikhlas? You would say no. Why? I didn't know the meaning. I just love the surah. Subhanallah. So, not only we love the surahs, but we need to understand their meaning, okay? Everybody's ready to go and study the meaning of every surah that you love. Okay, this is your homework. This is your homework for next time. I want you to go and read the translation in English of the surah that you love the most. Okay? And then you come back and tell us what Allah wants you to do in that surah and what does Allah want you not to do in that surah. Everybody understood the assignment? We're going to eat this, inshallah. We're going to eat soon. Just sit down, inshallah.
All the prophets' names memorized.
Do I have all the names of the prophets memorized?
Yeah.
Not all of them. There are 124,000. How can I memorize 124,000?
I don't know. How much do you know memorize them?
Okay, so the most important thing to memorize is, it's good to know the names of the prophets, mashallah, but you know whose names will get you to Jannah? Sit down, sit down. Allah's names will get you to Jannah. Who knows the 99 names of Allah? Who knows all the names of Allah? Asma'ullah al-Husna. لله 99 أسماء 100 إلا واحدة من أحصاها دخل الجنة. You know 50? MashaAllah. So we need to know, not only you need to know the names of Allah, but you need to know their meaning. It's very important, okay? Yes. You know the names of Allah? MashaAllah. Okay. Do we still have time?
It's 8:20.
Yes, no, we don't have time. So, okay, questions?
Are we going to do
Which one? Yes, we're going to do the dua at the end. Jazakallah khair, yes.
How much of prophets' names do you have memorized?
How many prophets' names do you memorize?
How much do you have?
How many of the names of the prophets? I know quite a few, alhamdulillah.
How much?
I don't know the number, but I know quite a few. Most of them are in the Quran. Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Dawood, Sulaiman, all of them. Huh? Do I know more than 100? No. Huh? He's asking a question over there here because you have so much knowledge.
He said, is there vegetable pizza?
Is there a vegetable pizza?
No. Yes, there is.
We're talking about questions about religion, not about food. Okay, anybody have an interest? Amani, you don't have a question? Usually you have questions. Are you that hungry that you don't want to ask questions, you just want to eat the pizza?
No. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm not hungry.
3 questions before you eat the pizza. If you don't ask 3 questions, no pizza.
What are the names of the gates in Jannah?
Okay, that's a very good question. First of all, how many gates are there in Jannah?
7, 8, 9,
I know, but sit down. Sit down. Sit down. There's 8 gates. Sit down. Sit down. There are 8 gates of Jannah. Okay, may Allah make us among the people who enter all the gates of Jannah. Say Ameen. So there is a gate for charity. There is a gate for siyam. There is a gate, so you can go into the gates of the Jannah by the good deeds. Any good deeds you do, Allah will enter you by the gates of Jannah. I need 2 more questions.
2 more. Hey, wait, what's your name?
Listen.
Where do you wait? Like when you die, where do you wait for the day of judgment?
So when you die, where do you wait for the day of judgment?
In the grave.
Where do we wait for the day of judgment? In the grave, yes. In what? In Hayatul Barzakh. There is a life after death. That life after death is in the grave. If the person is, listen to this, if a person is among the people of the Jannah, yes.
Their like grave will be like very spacious and it'll feel like a comfortable bed.
Yes, they're gonna have a bed from paradise.
Yeah, but if they're gonna hell, it's gonna be like really tiny. It's gonna be like that.
Yes, and their chest will be constricted. Yes, you're right. So if a person is among the people of Jannah, Allah will open a gate from him from Jannah. He will have a firash from Jannah. He will have a bed from Jannah, and he's gonna sleep like a person who just is a newlywed person, and he can't wait for the day of judgment. And he's gonna go by so quick. SubhanAllah. And he cannot wait to go into Jannah. Yes. One last question.
So if you die, what if you die with something in your hand? Will you have it like on the day of judgment, or will you die?
Okay, the question is, if you die with something in your hand, will you have it in the day of judgment? It'll be taken away, but you're right. You're going to be resurrected in the day of judgment. How you died? There was a brother who comes here, his name is Muhammad. His wife died while she was holding the Quran. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. He called me and he told me my wife just died, and he was shocked. And subhanallah, I said the Quran is in her hand. We're trying to remove the Quran and we can't. She was holding strong to the Quran. MashaAllah, she was reading the Quran. So she's going to be resurrected in the day of judgment holding the Quran. Yeah, you're going to be resurrected the way you died. MashaAllah, may Allah make us die on a good ending. Now I need somebody to do dua for us.
Not me.
Anybody who knows dua? She knows how to do the dua. Come on.
Can I do it?
Everybody do it. Yeah, do it.
I want
MashaAllah, takbir. Ameen, MashaAllah.
I'm like all 6%.
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة
Si Ali.
Amin.
وقنا عذاب النار
Me. Me.
Everybody should get money.
Amin.
Ameen.
May everybody get Robux. I want 600 Robux. I want to get the Robux.
Ameen.
Wait, Hannah, what did you say?
Inshallah, everybody be